Well, welcome back to the Hawkins Middle School for the second game of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. This matchup features the Forks Spartans and the North Mason Bulldogs. Again, my name is Diedrich Allen, and this is our Community Credit Union pre-game show. The Bulldogs come into tonight's game with a 2-6 overall record. The last game for the boys from Belfair was December 20th when they lost to 2A Olympic League foe Port Angeles 71-39. The Spartans out of the 1A Evergreen League are 5-2 on the season and are coming off a 62-58 win over Toledo on December 21st. Coming up on the Our Community Credit Union pregame show, we have starting lineups. It's game 2 of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. The Forks Spartans at the North Mason Bulldogs. Well, versus the North Mason Bulldogs from the Hawkins Middle School in Belfair. Next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our Community Credit Union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
And welcome back to Hawkins Middle School. North Mason Holiday Invitational Boys Basketball. Tonight, the Forks Spartans and the North Mason Bulldogs. We were treated to quite a game in the first game and went to overtime, but Charles Wright Academy knocked off Klahowya by a score of 38-37. Went into overtime, and so we're pretty much on schedule here, just about 3 minutes late here. Anyways, we're going to get right into starting lineups. We'll start out with the Forks Spartans. They'll be the visiting team tonight. Raymond Davis, he is a 5'11" junior guard. Oscar Gonzalez, a 5'7" senior guard. Tony Hernandez Flores, a 5'8" junior guard. Logan Olson, a 5'10" sophomore guard. And Skylar Steffen, a 5'10" junior forward. For the Bulldogs, they will start John Beatty, a 5'10" senior guard. Joe Crosswhite, a 5'9" senior guard. Reed Williams, a 5'6" junior guard. Miller Campbell, a 6'2" senior forward. And Ryan Cruikshank, a 6'3" junior center. So that's Davis, Gonzalez, Hernandez Flores, Olson, and Steffen for Forks, Beatty, Crosswhite, Williams, Campbell, and Crookshank for North Mason. Now we're just a couple minutes away from tip-off. We'll take another timeout. We'll be right back with the second game of the North Mason Holiday Invite from Hawkins Middle School in Belfair in just a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
So my name is Michelle Hamilton. I'm a family physician working at Shelton Family Medicine. So I went into family medicine because I like taking care of the entire family. I really like taking care of children. I'm interested in women's health and then also in geriatrics. And family medicine is really the only specialty where you can take care of the whole family. In Mason General, just everybody was incredibly friendly. It seemed like it was a really close-knit community. The staff had worked here a long time. It seemed like everyone was really focused on giving good care and putting patients first.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
We're going to be back here at Hawkins Middle School. Just chuckling at the PA announcer. We'll just run down those starting lineups again one more time because the going to be announced here. Second game of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. Raymond Davis, Oscar Gonzalez, Tony Hernandez Flores, Logan Olson, Skyler Steffen, the starters for the Fort Spartans. For the Bulldogs, it's John Beatty, Joe Crosswhite, Reed Williams, Miller Campbell, and Ryan Crookshank. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off of this game between the North Mason Bulldogs and the Fort Spartans in just a moment here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
About ready for the tip-off here between the Spartans and the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs will be in their home whites with the blue numbers and stripes. The Spartans will be in the dark blue, the gold numbers, white trim, gold trim on the shirts and what have you. So Crookshank will meet up with... Who is that? Hernandez, Flores, and the tip is won by North Mason. Trying to get it to Campbell. And here is Crosswhite. Oh, it's Beatty, sorry. That's Crosswhite. Takes a three and hits it. Joe Crosswhite scores first. And here come the Spartans. Olsen with the ball, will set the play up. Throws it across court to Gonzalez into the corner now. Davis, back to Gonzalez into Davis, quick pass down low. And turnaround side hook by Steffen draws the foul on the Bulldogs. And that will go on Joe Crosswhite his first. No, actually Crookshank, excuse me. Didn't think it would be Crosswhite, it was Crookshank with his first. And Steffen's at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Comes up short on the first one. They're right behind the Spartans bench. So Skylar Steffen has his second free throw. Missed them both. Rebound goes to Crookshank. Ripped away by the Spartans, and the Bulldogs get it right back. Here comes Williams, gets it up to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the three-point arc, high post feed. Near side to Beatty. Beatty drives the foul line, it's deflected. Back to Beatty. Beatty will slap it over to the baseline, and there's another turnover. Comes Davis. Gets it to Hernandez Flores. He'll step back, set the offense. And down it goes to Steffen. Steffen turns around, try to go baseline. Cut out by Crookshank. Out it goes to the corner. Back it goes 3 on the way by Olsen. That's short. Rebound, long rebound. Tracked down by Williams. Williams to the foul line. Handed off to Beatty. Beatty will get it to Crosswhite in front of us. Crosswhite put it on the floor. Dribble up top to Williams. Over it goes to Beatty up top to Crosswhite to Williams, looking to the side. Gets it back up top. Quick passes around the perimeter, 15 on the shot clock. Williams at the top of the key, throws it over to Campbell. Miller puts it on the floor, one dribble. One hands it over to Beatty, who'll hit a runner. And the Bulldogs with a quick 5-point lead. Hernandez Flores in backcourt to Gonzalez. And a timeout has been called. On the floor. It's a 30, so we'll keep it right here. 5-0, North Mason on top. But to avoid the 10 count on the full court press, Coach Gooding called a timeout. Oh, so we need a little bit of AC/DC here. in the gymnasium at Hawkins Middle School. So let's see here. John Beatty has a basket and Joe Crosswhite has a 3 to give the Bulldogs a 5-0 lead. Both teams, by my count, have a couple of turnovers each. And here come the Spartans just shy of mid-court sideline inbounds. Hernandez Flores will inbounds it, look into the front court, gives it into Stefan, gets it right back. Throw it over to Olsen, into the corner. Flores, he'll dribble out of the corner, but trying to get it down low. The Bulldogs are in looks like a 3-2 zone. Far corner now. This is Davis. Davis lob it up top. Here's Olsen, side of the paint, one on the shot clock. Does he get it off? No, he does not. And that is going to be the third turnover on the Spartans. Carter Wendell will step on, and he does not look like he's only 6'2". He is a big young man. Comes the Williams, center of the court. Ooh, nice quick hands knocked out of bounds by the quick hands of Hernandez Flores. Bulldog ball, sideline inbounds, foul line extended near side. Beatty gets it into the corner to Crosswhite. He'll lob it up to Campbell. Campbell will take a 3 at the top and hit it. Oh boy. And it's a turnover right after the 3. So it'll be Bulldog ball, far sideline inbounds. Beatty will inbound it. Get it into Williams near mid-court. Throws it over to Crosswhite. Gets the ball back, turns and takes a 3. Rims that one off, rebound, Crookshank tapped it, but it went to Flores. Flores up the far side. He's gonna go coast to coast. Puts it up and in. Tony Hernandez Flores for the first basket. For Forks, and the ball's thrown all the way up and knocked out of bounds. Right in front of us. Bulldog ball in the front court. Beatty will get it into Williams. Beatty gets it back. Williams, cross court, stolen away by Hernandez Flores. He'll take it to the hoop. Avoids the defense, puts it up, missed it. Rebound is tapped out, and the ball is controlled by the Spartans. The putback falls short. Rebound goes to Crookshank, and here come the Bulldogs. Beatty into the corner, 3 on the way by Campbell. That's off. Rebound pulled down by Davis. Davis will get it to Olsen, and Olsen will bring it up for Forks. Davis with it. Quick around the corner, passes. Back over to Hernandez Flores. And now Olsen into the corner near side. It's Gonzalez stolen away. Comes Williams with a pull up and in. That's Crosswhite with a pull up, excuse me. Off the turnover. And 3 on the way and off by Olsen. Rebound goes to Crookshank. Get the Crosswhite up the far sideline. Up to Beatty. Beatty will take the 3 and rim it off. Rebound, a fight for it, saved inbounds by Hernandez Flores. Comes Olsen. Olsen had his pass stolen away, and Beatty comes away with it, and the ball is stolen right back. Here's Gonzalez. Down to the big man. Wendell missed the shot. And here comes the Williams the other way for North Mason. Campbell. Near side to Beatty. Bounce it down to Campbell. Campbell triple teamed and bumped and fouled. And that'll go on Tony Hernandez Flores, his first. Riley Persley steps on for the Spartans as the Stefan return. For the Bulldogs, it's Spencer Davis and Betancourt. Oh, and a turnover by the Bulldogs. We have 5 on North Mason. As Spencer Davis stepped on sidelines on the inbounds. Full court press here is Hernandez-Flores. Going to go right to the hoop, put it up, comes up short, rebound, tapped out. Hernandez-Flores tracks it down, hook it to the baseline. Here's Wendell out to the top to Hernandez-Flores. 3 on the way and off by Olsen. Spartans can't track it down. It'll be Bulldog ball. They lead by 8. 2:17 to go first quarter. 10-2 is the score. North Mason with the lead in the ball. Up it goes to Betancourt. Bounces it back and stolen away. Comes Olsen the other way. Going to go to the hoop, lay it up and in off the turnover. Gamble will bring the ball up. Get it over to Crosswhite. Lob it to Betancourt. Betancourt drives baseline. Cut off by Wendell. Draws a double team. Bounces it over to Campbell. Campbell off the glass and in. Campbell with 5 points and leads back up to 8. Hernandez-Flores to the foul line. Bounces down to Stevens off the glass and in. Nice work on the break there. Oh, I didn't see the big 50 in there. Collins is in there. And he finds Betancourt. Little scramble and lob it down. Here is Davis, Spencer Davis with the basket. 1:10 to go in the first quarter. 14-6. Oh, another turnover on the pass off. And here comes Crosswhite up the far side. They'll lob it to the corner of Betancourt. Fakes the 3. One hands it back to Crosswhite, gets it back. Betancourt to the baseline, bounces it down. They're going to say he traveled. 7 turnovers on both teams here. Cruikshank and Williams return for North Mason. You've got Raymond Davis. And I have a 10 in there. I think that's Basinger, but I'm not sure. 2 11s on my roster. There's Olsen. Wendell bounces it down to Stevens off the glass and in. Skylar Stevens with 4 points. Inbounds goes to Williams. It's a Spencer Davis and timeout called. 27.5 seconds go first quarter, 14-8. North Mason with the lead in the ball. And a timeout after the quick tie-up. So the lineup for the Bulldogs, you've got Ethan Collins, Ryan Cruikshank, I believe is in there. Betancourt, Davis. Let's see. I can't quite figure out who's on the court for the Bulldogs at this point. So it's 27.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 14-8 is their score. North Mason the lead in the ball. So you got Wendell, Olsen, Stephen, and I say it's Trey Basinger as number 10. I don't have that on my list. And Raymond Davis on the court for the Spartans. So you've got Spencer Davis, Ethan Collins, Reed Williams, Ryan Cruikshank, and Spencer and Betancourt, Julian Betancourt on the court for the Bulldogs. And it looks like Miller Campbell's headed to the locker room for some reason. Shot clock is off. Here's Williams short of the midcourt stripe. Throws it over and anticipating and stealing the ball away is Raymond Davis, but nearly stolen right back. Here's Basinger to Olsen. Back to Basinger in the corner for 3. Short. Rebound tapped in. That should be Bulldog ball. So 6.3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 14-8 is their score. Bulldogs leading by 6. They've led by as many as 8. Top of the key. 3 for Williams at the buzzer. Nope. So we head to the second quarter with North Mason up 14-8 on Forks. We'll be right back.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Second quarter is about to start. Actually, it is started. And Forks comes away with the ball, comes out with the ball. Gonzalez with it. The Basinger off his hands. And then they're going to get Betancourt with a foul. His first. Second team foul. So you've got Beatty and Crosswhite back on the court for North Mason. Sideline inbounds for the Forks Spartans, and ball comes away. And it looks like, oh, the ball did come away. Quick pass to, looks like it's Carter Wendell puts it up in the air, and the foul. And that foul will go on Ethan Collins' first. Miller Campbell back in the ball game. For taking Ed into the locker room for whatever reason. I think he needed to get something taped up his wrist. He's got tape on his left wrist. As Olsen steps back onto the court, replacing Stevens. At the free throw line, Carter Wendell hit the free throw. A three-point play, and the lead is 3 for North Mason. Crookshank gives it to Collins and then gives it to Campbell. Campbell throws it up to Crookshank in front court. He'll take the lane, kick it out to 3 on the way by Collins. This short rebound goes to Wendell. Wendell will push it to Gonzalez into the corner now. Basinger. And back to Gonzalez. Cross court into the corner to Olsen. Olsen down to Wendell on the baseline up top. Gonzalez near side now. Basinger side of the paint. But goes to Gonzalez. Down it goes to Davis. Turnaround in the paint. No. Rebound Wendell right there in the crowd. And he's going to travel. 8 turnovers on both teams. 3-point lead for North Mason. Under 7 minutes to go in the half. 14-11. Here comes Beatty. Beatty breaks by the pressure, goes to the hoop, missed it. Rebound Crookshank. Kick it out, but threw it right into Gonzalez's hands. Here come the Spartans. Olsen in the corner far side. Takes the 3. Nope, took steps. Wow. Last week, my usual broadcast partner and I were talking about the traveling calls that seem to be coming out a lot more now. And I did ask an official evaluator with the South Sound Referees Association, and I asked if there was an emphasis on traveling, and he said nope, there was not. Nice pass down low. Campbell can't handle the pass in the middle, and another turnover. Here's Olsen at the top. Gonzalez. Back to Davis. Down it goes to the baseline. Steffen can't handle the pass. Too low, but he manages to pull it away. And here's Olsen. Olsen drives, kicks it into the corner. Gonzalez missed. Rebound goes to Crosswhite. Joe will pull it up on the run. To get over Collins for 3. Yes! And the lead is now 6. Olsen top of the key. Throw it over to Davis. Raymond will get it back to Olsen. 5.5 minutes to go in the half. Stevens gets it down to Wendell. Wendell draws a crowd. Up it goes to three on the way, and missed. Quick pass down to Stevens, up and drops in. Schuyler with 6 points. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs with the ball. Here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite. Lob it to Collins in the corner for three. That's short. Rebound goes to Wendell. Wendell hand it off to Olson, and here come the Spartans. Over to Davis. Wendell pass to Wendell is deflected and knocked out of bounds, and that will be Bulldog ball. Now I have 10 turnovers on Forks, 9 on North Mason. So Williams and Spencer Davis return for North Mason. It's Bulldog ball. Oh, not a good pass. And a good heads-up play by Raymond Davis. Stealing it away and then saving it inbounds off for Crosswhite. 7 will sit down for Forks. Hernandez Flores in the ball game. Baseline inbounds to the far corner. Olson, he'll take a three. Rims off, rebound. Campbell had it, stripped away by Hernandez Flores. Out of bounds. It stays with the Bulldogs. 4:44 to go in the half. 4-point lead for North Mason. They have the ball. Crosswhite. Cross to Williams. Back to Crosswhite at midcourt. Tried to get a pass down to Davis. Deflected and knocked out of bounds by Hernandez Flores. It's baseline inbounds for North Mason. We went 25 on the shot clock. Guess the shot clock did not start. So it's a baseline inbounds by North Mason. Crosswhite will trigger the play, left of the backboard. Oh, deflected, but goes off deflection to Spencer Davis, and then there's a whistle on Forks. Personal foul will go on. Raymond Davis picked up his first. So baseline inbounds again goes to Spencer Davis for North Mason. And down it goes to Campbell, turnaround hook, that rimmed out, rebound Hernandez Flores. Down it goes to Wendell, stolen away, and here comes Crosswhite. Oh, a nice pick, going to the hoop by Raymond Davis. It's a 2-point lead for North Mason. Crosswhite splits a double team in backcourt. Goes over to the side. Baseline for Davis, and it goes in. Spencer with 4 points, 2 baskets. Lead back up to 4. Here comes Olson into the corner. To Gonzalez, back to Olson. Swinging over, and around it goes to Davis. There's Olson. To Wendell, kick it to the corner. 3 on the way by Olson. No, rebound. It's going to be a foul. I believe it's going to be on probably Hernandez Flores, but we'll see. Yes, it is. That'll be 2 on him. Riley Persley will step back onto the court for Sparks. And Ethan Collins is back in for North Mason. For the Spartans. I said Sparks, didn't I? All right. Goes Beatty quickly. He's back on the court. Draws a double team, throws it to Collins. Collins avoids the defense. Bounce it over to Campbell. 3 from Williams in the corner. That short rebound is going to be Beatty, but he pushed off. So Beatty picked up his first personal. 3:20 to go in the half. 4-point lead for North Mason. Olson. Nice ball moving to break the press off the hands of Gonzalez. And here's Olson between the circles. Goes at the window at the foul line. Nice find down low off the glass. No. Missed by Persley. I believe it's Persley, right? Yeah. He draws the foul. And that will go on Spencer Davis's first. Riley Persley at the free throw line for 2 free throws for Forks. 3:03 to go in the half. Got the first one, maybe one more. Ryan Cruikshank will come back in for North Mason, replacing Spencer Davis. Takes free throw, short, rebound, Wendell snuck away, snuck in there, hands it off. Here's Persley off the glass and in. It's a 1-point lead for North Mason. Williams in back court to Campbell. Campbell back to Williams. Williams steps across midcourt. Over it goes to Collins, and it's deflected on the inbounds, or on the inbound, but here's Williams. Finds Crookshank. Over it goes to Beatty. Beatty drives baseline. Lobs it in the middle to Miller Campbell, and it's stolen away by Olson and the Forks Spartans. Olson missed the runner, and a jump ball call. Tied up, and we'll go over to North Mason. Julian Betancourt back in the ballgame, and John Beatty will sit down. Now they'll get Betancourt back in the ballgame. So it's Miller, Collins, Williams, Crookshank, and Betancourt. He has the ball middle of the court, and he ends up traveling with it. I have 13 turnovers on North Mason, 11 on Forks. Persley inbounds it, left alone, gets it into Hernandez, Flores, into the corner to Lopez, finds Persley. Persley lost the handle on the ball. Crookshank with the recovery up to Collins. Collins loses the handle, nearly loses it again. Finds Williams in midcourt. Williams over to Betancourt. Bounce it up to Campbell. Near side. Williams for three in the corner. Nope. Rebound. Campbell. Stolen away by Tony Hernandez Flores. He'll hand it off to Wendell, and Wendell will bring it up. Goes over to Olson, crossing midcourt. 1:45 to go in the half. 1-point lead for North Mason. Forks with the ball. Near side, Gonzalez. Back between the circles. Goes to Hernandez. Flores, out it goes. Quick passes Olson to the foul line. Jumper, runner, no. Rebound, pulled down by Campbell. Campbell get it to Williams in back court. And here come the Bulldogs. Betancourt, high post feed. Nice spin to the hoop by Campbell. It's a 3-point lead for North Mason, 21-18. Wendell to the foul line. Quick passes. This is Olson to Gonzalez. Back to Olson up top. Swing it over to Persley, and the inlet is deflected. Tracked down by Crookshank. He'll save it inbounds in the corner to Williams. Williams gives it up to Betancourt. Betancourt drives baseline. Hacked and fouled, but they'll go to the line. Riley Persley picked up his first personal. 4th team foul. As Julian Betancourt's at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Got the first one. Persley will sit down, and Raymond Davis returns for Forks. Betancourt with another free throw. Short rebound. Crookshank had it. Goes to the floor. I'm going to say he traveled. Spencer Davis and John Beatty will come back in for North Mason. And Stevens returns for Forks. So it's Hernandez, Flores, Olson, Davis, Stevens and Wendell on the court for the Spartans. This is Olson with it. Swing over to Davis, back to Olson. Hook a high post feed. Catching it and putting it up and in is the big man, Wendell. Three on the way and short by Collins, and Hernandez Flores comes out of the pack with the ball. He'll hand it off to Olson, who traveled. 2-point lead for North Mason. 7.9 seconds remaining in the first half. 22-20. Bulldogs with the lead in the ball. Betancourt will inbound it. Get it in to Williams, and then near corner. Thanks, Collins. Got to get something up, and that'll end the half. So North Mason has a 2-point lead after one half, 22-20. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more from Hawkins Middle School in a moment.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools, and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
My name is Matt Woods. I'm the new podiatrist taking over for Dr. Rice. I know that he's a very well-liked podiatrist, and I'm very, very happy to be able to take over his position here at Mason General Hospital Ankle and Foot Clinic. I just want everyone to know that I like to treat all my patients like they were my friends or my family. I wouldn't do anything to a patient that I wouldn't do to myself. I just think that having a good rapport with your patients and trust is necessary, and I can do anything from toenails to giant fractures to arthroscopic procedures.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Two-point lead for North Mason at halftime here at Hawkins Middle School in the second game of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. The Bulldogs are being led by Miller Campbell, is 7 points, 5 for Joe Crosswhite, 4 for Spencer Davis, 3 for Ethan Collins, 2 for John Beatty, and a free throw for Julian Betancourt. For the Spartans, their leading scorer is Skylar Steffen. He has 6 points. 5 for Carter Wendell. I'm assuming that's Wendell. Could be Basinger. I haven't figured that one out yet. Riley Persley has 3. Basket for Raymond Davis, Tony Hernandez Flores, and Logan Olson. That's the way we sit right now. So 22-20 at the half in this second game of the North Mason Holiday Invite on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll take yet another timeout. We'll be back to talk a little bit about turnovers, which have been numerous for both teams, and foul trouble. We'll be right back.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on olympicleague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making olympicleague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out olympicleague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
(22-20). Halftime score, North Mason leading Forks in the second game of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. I told you I was going to talk about turnovers. Well, let's see here. By my count, North Mason has 15 turnovers, while Forks has 12. Now, these are obviously unofficial by all means. And that's where we sit right now. Foul trouble, well, not really a lot of fouls called. However, Tony Hernandez-Flores has 2 personals, and only 4 fouls were called in the first half. On the Spartans, 5 were called on North Mason. 6 were called on North Mason. But they were spread across 6 players, so nobody's in too much of foul trouble. Now, I want to mention Tony Hernandez-Flores, and every time he's out there, he's like the spark plug for Forks. He makes something happen, creates something almost every time he's out there. He's a heads-up player. I'm very impressed with him. We'll see how this one goes. The first game in this invite went down to overtime, or came down to overtime, and it was a 1-point win for Charles Wright Academy. And, yeah. Looks like we'll have another one here as the Forks Spartans trail the North Mason Bulldogs by 2, 22-20. We'll take another timeout. We'll be right back with the third quarter here at Hawkins Middle School, which used to be North Mason High School several years ago, but is now middle school. And this used to be my spot when I came up here to broadcast, but it's a little different when I'm sitting on the floor. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter in a moment.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Dr. Iris Mallet. I'm a pediatrician here at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. So I was born in the Philippines. I grew up in the Philippines. A lot of a big part of my medical influence came from my parents. They're both physicians. Mason General offers not just outpatient, but there are inpatient work, nursery work, and our nursery here is very busy, and I like that. I like having newborns. I like seeing them for their well child check. It's important to be seeing them the first 2 years of their life.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Forks is going to start out with the ball. So we finally figured out who 11 and 10 are, so it appears that Trey Basinger is he has the ball. And he'll bounce it down to the baseline. Get the ball back, put it up and in. That gives him 7 points, excuse me. And tie ball game. Williams has it, and then a foul call quickly. And personal foul will go on Raymond Davis, his second. So let's give you some lineups. So we got a moment. So we got Cross-White, Williams, Campbell, Cruikshank, and Miller on the court, and unfortunately Williams just threw it right out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover. And it's a tie ball game right now. Hernandez Flores. Up to Olsen. Olsen trying to drive, will get into the corner. Olsen gets the ball back. And here's Hernandez Flores. Quick passes Olsen up top. Basinger into the corner. 3 on the way by Hernandez. Flores missed it. Rebound ripped away by Davis. And here comes Olsen. Olsen lost it off of his foot and gets it back. And here's Basinger. Gets tied up. And that'll go over to the Bulldogs. 22 all. Bounce Cruikshank to Cross-White. Over to Williams. Williams speeds across midcourt to the three-point arc on the near side, and he'll dribble up between the circles and set the offense. Bring it over to Cross-White. To Beatty. Back to Cross-White. Hand it off. Quick passes. Here's Miller. Campbell ripped away by Basinger, recovered by Hernandez Flores. And here comes Tony. Tony, nice find, puts it to the big guy. He can't finish, and rebound goes to Miller Campbell. Here comes the Williams. Over to Beatty, and stolen away by Basinger. Olsen high post feed to Hernandez Flores, back to Olsen. Olsen runner at the foul line, that rim short, rebound, there's a fight for it, ball still free, and a jump ball's called. So it'll be Forks ball right of the backboard. Toss gets it into Olsen. High post feed to Basinger. The baseline jumper. Davis, yes. Raymond with his 4th point tonight. It's a 2-point lead for Forks. Cross-White across court to Williams. Williams breaks by the defense, steps back beyond the three-point arc, bounces into the corner to Beatty, and his inlet to Cruikshank is deflected, but there's a foul on Spartans, Forks. And that'll go on Tony Hernandez Flores' third. Julian Betancourt will step back on for North Mason. And Stefan will step on for Forks. Beatty will sit down, and Hernandez Flores will sit down, respectively. Lob it into Cruikshank. They go right up off the glass and miss it. Rebound ripped away by the Basinger. Here comes Olsen. His team leading by 2. Here's Olsen. Swing it over to Gonzalez. Back to Olsen. Down to the baseline. Here's Stevens. Gets hooked and fouled by Miller Campbell, his first team foul on North Mason. Baseline inbounds for Forks. Gonzalez will trigger the play. He'll lob it in to Davis. Top to Olsen, off the fingertips of Stevens, out of bounds. Stephens, excuse me. I have 13 turnovers on Forks. Inbounds to Williams for North Mason. Crossway. Joe had it poked out of his hands from behind, and here comes Olsen. Olsen beyond the 3-point arc. Left alone for a brief second, finds Basinger, catch and shoot, missed the shot, but drew the foul. And Ryan Cruikshank picked up his second at the free throw line. Is Trey Basinger. 2 free throws. It's 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2. And here's Carter Wendell. Replace Raymond Davis. Cruikshank will sit down, and Collins is in for him. Basinger at the free throw line. Second free throw. Got them both. Give them 9 points. Betancourt in backcourt. Finds Williams. Williams center of the court to Miller Campbell. Now up to Crosswhite. Joe will dribble up and get it over to Campbell. Campbell will turn and take a 3. Hit it. That's his second 3 in the ball game. He has 10 points. 1 point lead for Forks with the ball. Olsen hands it off to Basinger. Back to Olsen. High post feed to Basinger. Down to the baseline. Steffens for the jumper. Hit it. Here's Williams to Crosswhite to Campbell. Campbell trying to go out, finds Williams. Bounce it over to Collins. Collins over to Crosswhite, and Miller with a turnaround hook. It falls in. It's a 1 point lead for Forks. They've led by as 4 in the quarter. Olsen again to Basinger in the middle. And there's a foul. Julian Betancourt just picked up his second personal. Cruikshank will come in for Campbell, actually. And Raymond Davis is back in. Inbounds. Goes to Wendell. This one will drop in. Williams into the corner to Collins. Collins will take 3 in and out. Rebound. Cruikshank goes right back up. He was hacked, but no whistle. And rebound pulled down by Wendell. They'll get it to Olsen. Olsen top of the key. Fake the 3, looking for the high post. Left alone. Finds Basinger. Out it goes. Back to Wendell off the glass. I'm sorry, that's Basinger. And Cruikshank will pull down the rebound, or track down the rebound, I should say. Here comes Williams up to Collins. Knocked out of bounds by Olsen. 3 point lead for Forks. North Mason with the ball. 2:50 to go, third quarter. Collins with it. Up top to Crosswhite. Near side to Williams. His pass stolen away, and I have 20 turnovers on North Mason. Olsen to the foul line. It's going to be fouled on the drive. And Reed Williams will pick up his first personal. 4th team foul on North Mason. Baseline inbounds for Forks. Inbounds in the corner. Olsen will take the 3. And miss it. Rebound goes to Williams. Reed spins out of the crowd, gives it up to Collins. Collins to three-pointer, down to the box, and Betancourt, and the outlet back to Collins is off his hands, out of bounds, and that'll make 21 turnovers. Williams will sit down. Campbell back in for North Mason. Davis will hand it back to Olsen. Quick passes around Basinger. Here's Olsen near side. Left alone in the paint with a jumper that hits is Skylar Steffen. Sorry. Here's Crosswhite to the foul line. Little runner, no. Rebound, Basinger had it. Cruikshank saves it. Goes to the hands of Crosswhite. To Campbell. Campbell top of the key for 3, yes. And a timeout on the court. 1:39 to go, third quarter. 2-point lead for Spartans for Forks. Boy, I'll get that right.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Too many turnovers for North Mason here in the third quarter. And they've given up what was a 2-point lead at the half. They were led by as many as 8 early, but they have trailed as many as 4 here in the quarter. And keeping keeping the Bulldogs in this ballgame are the threes by Miller Campbell. Now, by my unofficial account, the boys from Belfair has 21 turnovers. And it'll be Forks ball coming out of the timeout off the made 3. Gonzalez will inbounds it from the backcourt baseline, get it into Basinger. Hand it off to Gonzalez. Swing over near side to Davis, to Steffens. He'll hit the jumper. Whoa. He's got 12.6 in the quarter. Lead is back to 4. And here's Collins, cross court to Crosswhite. Crosswhite stops, finds Cruikshank, one dribble to the hoop, missed the shot, got his own rebound, comes down the crowd, puts it off the glass and in. Ryan Cruikshank with his first basket of the night. 2-point lead for Forks. Under a minute to go, third quarter. And we have a whistle away from the ball. What's going on here? A technical foul called on the coach, Coach Gooding. So Crosswhite will go to the line to shoot the 2 technical free throws. Got the first one? Yeah, one more. Got them both. Wow. Also goes down as a turnover, since they had the ball when the technical was called. So it'll be Bulldog ball after the technical free throws were made. Beatty back in this for the Bulldogs. They'll get it into Crosswhite, working with Campbell, Miller, and Cruikshank. Crosswhite over to Collins, back to Crosswhite, trying to drive. Beatty for 3. Yes. It's his second basket of the night, 5 points. And the lead has changed to North Mason up 3, 37-34. Basinger, top of the key on the dribble to Olsen. Back over to Davis. Davis blows by the defense, kick it to the corner. Olsen, three. Yes. Ten seconds remain in the quarter. Beatty still in back court. Up to Crosswhite. Crosswhite, three-point arc side of the paint, steps back. Ooh, got away with a walk. Campbell for three on the outside. No, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. 37 all. And we're through 3 quarters. We'll be right back.
This tuna can looks like it's ready to be recycled, but is it? Let's shine a light on this perplexing mystery of modern-day recycling. Let's look closer. Oh yeah, this can of tuna is not empty or clean, so it's not recyclable. But all you gotta do is empty it out, give it a rinse, and then it's ready for the wonderful bin of recyclability. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
North Mason starts out the fourth quarter with the ball. Beatty with it, far side. Up top to Collins. High post feeds deflected, but it goes right to Crookshank under the basket. And, ooh, it goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Hernandez Flores, but North Mason keeps possession. Crosswhite triggers to play, lob it in to the big man. Crookshank, one dribble. Gonna get blocked, and they're gonna call it travel. 22 turnovers on North Mason. Basing with a rebound, with the inbound, excuse me, he'll bring it up. And he'll find Olsen. Olsen to the top of the key on the dribbles. Swinging over near side. Davis, I'm sorry, Gonzalez. Gonzalez back over to Olsen. Olsen to Gonzalez. He'll hook it back to Basinger. Basinger side of the paint to the hoop. Off the glass, no. Rebound, Campbell. Tap it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite getting by the defense in back court. Behind the back dribble, changing directions. Oh, nice near steal deflection, but Crosswhite finds Crookshank. And here's Collins for three. Yes! Collins with 6 points, his second three of the night. North Mason leads by 3. Davis driving side of the paint. Nice pass in the middle. Up and in. And Trey has 11 points. Collins with the ball. Bounce it over to Crosswhite, near side. Back to Collins. To Beatty, looking for Campbell down low. Now get it to Crosswhite. Near side. Collins another three that goes in. Back-to-back three for Ethan, and it is a 4-point lead. Bulldogs going full court press. Inbounds goes to Olsen, gets right back to Hernandez Flores. Different, and they're going to get a bump foul on John Beatty, his second, 5th team foul on North Mason. Inbounds into the corner, quick pass all alone, Basinger up and in. 2-point lead for North Mason. Campbell gets it in to Crookshank and then to Collins, and here comes Campbell again. Back to Collins, threw it a little bit behind him. Draws a double team, one hands it to Campbell. Campbell alone to the hoop, puts it up and in. Miller Campbell with 17 points and a 30-second timeout called. 45-41 is our score. Just under 6 minutes remaining in this game. Keep it right here. Technical foul on Coach Gooding in the third quarter. Which kind of changed the tide of that game in the game a little bit. And got North Mason a little bit fired up because they gave them a 4-point lead before the end of the half, or before the end of the quarter, and that quarter came up with 37 all. It'll be Forks ball coming out of the timeout. Down 4. Basinger, Gonzalez, Olson, Davis, and Hernandez Flores on the court for the Spartans. Beatty, Crosswhite, Collins, Campbell, and Cruikshank on the court for North Mason. Here's Olson with it, crossing midcourt. Hands it off to Davis. Nice find on the baseline jumper, up and in by the big man, Trey Basinger, who has 6 points in the quarter. Comes Campbell to Crosswhite. Crosswhite with big hard dribbles. Throws it over to Collins. To Beatty, to Crosswhite. Side of the paint to Campbell. Campbell gonna go to the hoop and put it up and in. Miller with 19 points. Leads back up to 4. Here's Basinger. Finds Olson. Olson back to Basinger. Nice play. Oh, can't fall in. Hernandez Flores tracks down the rebound. Nice move back to the baseline. Reverse layup doesn't go. And who's stolen on the outlet? And foul on Miller. Campbell, his second. 6th team foul on North Mason. Tony Hernandez Flores at the free throw line. He only has 2 points tonight. Missed the first one. We'll get another one. Next one, short. Rebound goes to Beatty. Draws a triple team, and then they're going to get a foul on Renan Davis. It's his third. 5th team foul. I have 5. Official scores have 4. All right, so it's 14 fouls on Forks. Beatty's going to sit down. Williams back in. Campbell gets it into Cruikshank. Gets it right back. Finds Collins to Cruikshank. To Crosswhite. Crosswhite will set the offense for the Bulldogs, leading by 4. Here's Williams. To Collins. To Campbell. Collins takes the 3 at the top and hits it. He's got 3 threes in the quarter. 4 for the game. A full timeout called. 4:26 to go in the ball game. 7-point lead for North Mason. We'll be right back.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
I'm Dr. Amy Maurer. I work at Olympic Physicians currently for Mason General Hospital, but we will obviously all be working for Mason Clinic here in the upcoming months. One of the things that drew me to Mason General was the fact that they're, right out the gate, their mission statement was we put patients first. And that has always been my philosophy, and that has always been my approach to medicine and to patient care. I feel like the best medicine is accomplished when you put patients first, because then you're always motivated to do the right thing and to do the best for the patient.
Forks ball coming out of the timeout. Hernandez Flores running point. And off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dancing around, gets it back to Hernandez Flores, over to Olsen. Olsen opposite side now. Here's Davis. And we have a hand check. That'll put 1-1. And that'll go on. Ethan Collins is second at the free throw line. It's going to be Raymond Davis for Forks. First one in and out. And here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite stops on the dribble. Finds Collins. Side of the paint feed to Cruikshank. Backing down Basinger. And they're going to get Basinger with that. A lot of ball on that one. I'm not sure. And call foul. And that'll be Trey's first personal. 5th team foul. Ryan Cruikshank at the free throw line for 2 free throws. He's only got 2 points tonight. First trip to the free throw line. Off the back of the iron. Under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. 7-point lead for North Mason, and Cruikshank missed both of them. Rebound goes to Basinger, and here comes Hernandez Flores to Basinger. Up fakes at the foul line, drives side of the paint off the glass, and then the big man is having his way down low with 8 points in the quarter. Crosswhite changes direction, puts up a runner that dropped in. 9 points for Joe. Here's Davis. That's it to Hernandez Flores. Threw it into the corner, and it's Gonzalez back to Hernandez Flores working in the corner. Dancing around, trying to get by the Williams, bounces down to Basinger. Basinger draws a triple team. Out it goes to Davis. Davis to the hoop. And they're going to count the bucket and the foul. Got 3-point play. 7 points for Raymond. Lead is 6 for North Mason with the ball. And Davis just picked up his 4th by Wright. That should be the 6th team foul. So it's going to be backcourt baseline, inline, inbounds to Crosswhite. Crosswhite speeds up the far sidelines, trying to get by Gonzalez. Hand it off to Williams. Williams high post feed, actually way outside to Cruikshank, over to Campbell, to Crosswhite, back to Cruikshank, stolen away by Hernandez Flores, and he's going to go coast to coast, put it up, missed the shot, rebound tapped in by Olsen, stolen away nearly by Hernandez Flores. Williams still in problem, and another steal out to Olsen. Olsen back to Gonzalez, to Olsen, 3, no, rebound Davis. And a foul on North Mason. And that will go on Joe Crosswhite, his 2nd. And with 19 fouls for North Mason. So Raymond Davis at the back of the free throw line. I believe he's got 1-1. Okay. Got the first one, we'll get another one. I think it's in 8 points tonight so far. Cutting into this lead and got him. Timeout called. We'll be right back.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. 4-point lead for North Mason. Miller Campbell will inbounds it. Full court press by the Spartans. Campbell get it into Williams. Williams nearly lost the ball there. Gonna run the clock out here. Williams sets the offense. Over it goes to Collins. To the side of the paint, Crookshank. Crookshank's gonna go baseline, backing down. They're gonna say offensive foul. And Crookshank with the foul and the turnover. And that gives 3 for Ryan. 4-point lead. Inbounds goes to Davis. Davis crosses midcourt. Back to Hernandez Flores. Drives side of the paint, goes in the paint, fade away in the paint. Ooh, rimmed off. Rebound goes to Crookshank. And they're going to get facing it with his second. And it's 1 and 1. So Ryan Crookshank will be shooting 1 plus the bonus now. Ryan is 0 for 2 at the free throw line. 1:50 to go in the ball game. 4-point lead for North Mason. Skylar Steffen back in for Forks. Gonzalez will sit down. So Crookshank needs to hit the front end, and he does. He'll get one more. But defensively, statistically, that's the guy you're gonna put on the free throw line. Second one, rims off, rebound Williams for North Mason, out to Crosswhite. Back to Williams, and into Crosswhite. Crosswhite drives to the foul line, finds Campbell. Campbell to the box on the far near side, puts it up and in. Miller with 21 points. And here is Flores. Finds the big man, thought about a 3 for a brief second, handed off to Davis, down to Stevens in the paint. Double teamed, out it goes to Olsen. Olsen in the corner, hands it off to Basinger. They'll find Olsen at the top of the key and missed it over the top. It's going to be a Forks Spartan. And that will go on Stephen Schuyler, his first. And this puts Miller Campbell at the free throw line for 1 and 1. 8 team fouls. This will be his first trip to the free throw line. And he got the first one, nothing but net. He'll get one more. Second one goes in. So 30-second timeout call by North Mason. 1:17 remaining in the game, and they're up 9, which is the largest of the evening for North Mason. So I mentioned Miller has 2, 4, 6, 8, 23 points to lead all scorers. Trey Basinger has 2, 4, 6, 8. 10, 12, 14, 17 points to lead Forks. So it'll be Spartan ball coming out of the timeout. Trailing by 9, 57-48. 1:17 remains in the game. Hernandez Flores with the ball. Oh, near steal there in the front court. Hernandez Flores drives baseline. Big hop step out. It goes to Olsen. Olsen, far corner three. Spins in. It's Logan's second three in the ballgame. He has 8 points. Campbell draws a double team, throws a prayer to midcourt that Collins will get a spin, and then he's fouled immediately after that by Gonzalez, Oscar's first. Now we're going to discuss whether that was that gives Forks 19 fouls. Ethan Collins at the free throw line for the first of a 1-and-1. Missed it. Rebound goes to the big man Basinger. We'll get it to Hernandez Flores, center of the court, top of the key. Hands it off to Gonzalez. Big man Basinger, three, top, yes. His first three of the night, and that pulls him within 3, and a timeout has been called. We'll take it. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Now Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and family of clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. Full court press yet again. 3-point lead by the Bulldogs. Inbounds goes to Crookshank. Quick pass over to Williams and get it to Campbell. Campbell find Crosswhite. Back to Campbell. Campbell crossing midcourt. Stolen away by Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Hernandez Flores to Basinger. 3. Elbow. Yes. Tie ball game. It's back-to-back threes by the big man. 15.5 seconds. Bulldogs have numbers. Up it goes to Collins. He can't get anything up near the rim, and they're going to call a foul. And that will go on Trey Basinger, his third. So 9.4 seconds remain in the ball game. 57-57. Ethan Collins can put the Bulldogs on top. Missed the first one. And another timeout. We will keep it right here. You can see another overtime game here. Or another fantastic finish either way. 57-57, 9.4 seconds. Nathan Collins is at the free throw line. Or he's 0 for 2. He'll get one more. But he has 12 points. Good selection of music tonight. And a nice crowd coming out here with a lot going on in Belfair. I believe both teams are out of timeouts at this point. So Ethan Collins at the free throw line for a second of 2 free throws. Can give North Mason the lead again. The made free throw. And he does. So 9.4. Put the score up, guys. It's 58-57. Olsen. And the foul. Wow. And that'll go on Ryan Cruikshank with his 4th. So it's a 1-point lead for Forks, and a full timeout has been called. We'll be right back.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Now, like I said, down to the wire. 1-point lead for Forks. And Logan Olsen can put the Spartans up 2 by making a free throw. There's 0.6 of a second remaining in the ball game, and the Spartans came back from 9 down here in the last minute or so to does. Okay, they're going to say Cruikshank fouled out. All right, 3 points. And they bring in Beatty for substitution. The free throw is in by Olsen. And 0.6 of a second, they got to get something off, and Crosslight will throw something 3/4 of the court, but no go. And the Spartans from Forks pull off a 60-58 victory over North Mason at Hawkins Middle School. We will take a timeout. We'll be back, and we'll wrap this thing up. Talk about what's coming up. It's a final 60-58. Forks knocks off North Mason here tonight. Be right back.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
I'm Dr. Alexandra Rhodes. I work at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. My specialty is pediatrics. I wanted to be a doctor because I really love taking care of babies. My dad was a doctor and I was always in the hospital, and I volunteered in a hospital as a baby cuddler for a little over a year, and I really loved it. And I think I just always knew that I kind of wanted to be a pediatrician. I went to Washington University in St. Louis for college, and then Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland for medical school.
Well, it's a final here at Hawkins Middle School. The Forks Spartans knock off the North Mason Bulldogs at 60-58. They came back from 9 down in the last 2 minutes to pull off this victory on the road tonight in the second game of the North Mason Holiday Invite. The Spartans did it behind Trey Basinger's 23 points. He had, let's see here, 9 through 3 quarters and the rest in the fourth, hitting 2 big threes that pulled the Spartans within a couple, and then Logan Olson, who finished with 11, finished it off. Skylar Steffen had 12 points as well to lead the Spartans. Raymond Davis finished with 9 points, 3 for Riley Persley, a basket for Tony Hernandez-Flores, and a basket for Carter Windle. For the Bulldogs in a losing effort, Miller Campbell finished with 23 points, 13 for Ethan Collins. He hit 4 threes and 1 of 3 free throws. 9 for Joe Crosswhite, 5 for John Beatty, 4 for Spencer Davis, 3 points for Ryan Cruikshank, and a free throw for Julian Betancourt. So that pretty much does it for us here. Next up for North Mason, they play Charles Wright Academy here tomorrow night. Forks takes on Klahowya at 5:15. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will be broadcasting both those games tomorrow beginning at 5 p.m. Should start our stream about 5 p.m. Just to remind you, Charles Wright Academy beat Klahowya in overtime 38-37. And that should be quite a battle. And the game we just had, game 2, 60-58 with Forks on top. Well, thanks for joining us for this doubleheader in the North Mason Holiday Invitational. Again, we'll be on the air about 5 p.m. Stream will start about 5 p.m. for the first game of 2 more tomorrow night. So we will talk to you tomorrow.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Our community credit union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.